Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of SimCity Ultimate City. In the last episode we built the trade port and we need to build a trade HQ, and down here, oh look at that, it fits perfectly in there. That really pleases me. But yeah, we're going to add to this little area down here that we have, and when I zoom in I don't hear the sound effects. It's really weird. Normally you hear the traffic and I don't know, I can't seem to hear it. And what's going on with this building? Strange shadows all around the place. But anyway, there is an upgrade available there, so we will do that as well. There we go. And now we need a division at this place, and we can upgrade it straight away, which is fantastic because that will get us closer to actually getting those extra divisions. So let's find out what ones we need, because over here the main thing that we need is ore, coal and alloys. So alloys requires, let's see, a commercial division. Actually, this is a little confusing right here. So a metals division at Trade HQ, and I think we have a commercial division already. So we need a metals, that's the metal storage lots. The ore is a metals division at our Trade HQ, and I'm going to assume even that the coal one is the same. Yeah, metal divisions at Trade HQ. So let's go over there and add that. And we can afford it already. Metals division, right there. We're going to build that on this side. Look at the size of that building. Awesome. Yeah, our city is starting to look really cool with this layout as well. You know, having all these nice big buildings at the entrance here looks pretty damn cool. I like that. So anyway, we can now build all the extra plots and stuff, the lots as they're called, not plots, over here. And is it me, or is the sound just cut out on this game completely? I might restart it actually, because I like having the music on in the background, and I'm sure you guys do too. So we want one plot for coal. How much is that in total? 100 tons. Well, we can definitely do with that for now. So one for ore, one for alloys, and we're going to convert this smelting factory over here into alloys because we get more money for that than doing metals. And so we might need an extra plot or two later on. We can have another 2 in total, so that'll probably be another alloys one and maybe ore. But we want to now fully switch over to this. So we're going to shut this down. I would like to get those 40 tons of raw ore out of there. So we would, there you go. So we're not going to accept any deliveries. We'll turn that back on. This is how we stop using it. So we're not going to accept local deliveries. The other place now will. And then when they're empty and they've been moved on, all the materials, then we will be using this one. So what we're going to do is use that locally. We're going to export our alloys and use that. And this will now get exported onto the train. So that means no traffic from the trucks, only traffic going to this place. And in general, it just saves us money and increases the efficiency and things like that. So these are delivery trucks. I really don't think we need those because we have the train line. But there is a possibility. Later on I'll keep my eye on that and see if anything is getting exported down the roads. And that is it really now. Now we just got to wait for these things to finish moving all of their ore. And then we can destroy them. So it seems like it's going to take a bit of time, even on cheetah speed, for these to empty out. But they slowly are emptying out. And I've swapped this over to alloys as well, by the way. I also had to upgrade these over here. I added an extra, what do we call that? I don't know, one of those things and a pump. And so we are kind of on top of everything except health. You can see here that the amount of problems with health in the city has really increased. So we should check what is actually going on here. Okay, so there's actually a fair amount of room here to increase the amount of ambulances and the amount of patient wings, and so that should make a difference to the health problem for now, which I'll keep my eye on. I was going to say we'll probably end up building a hospital, but I didn't realise that that wasn't a full clinic, so that can do that for now. Seems like the traffic problems have been eased with the bus stop, and I think sooner or later I want to put in the what's it called, the streetcar avenues, but I just want to progress things on a little bit further before we do that. Mainly get this trade depot thing going, and then we can start to balance up how much coal we're producing with raw ores as well, and then yeah, get along with that. So we're making 120 tons a day. The storage lot is not full. Same for that one, so that's good. And if we look over here at coal, oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so 88 tons per day. So surely there's going to be a shortage of coal. Doesn't appear to be, does there? So how much is building up over here? Well, in general, it actually looks like 2 ore buildings, or whatever you want to call them, ore mining shafts to 1 coal mine seems to be a good ratio, because we haven't got any shortages. So that's something else I'm going to have to keep my eye on. If I want to increase this to the next level, I'm not really sure, because that might mean building extra ore mines, and I think actually just having a nice balance that we can continue using over time, rather than, you know, slapping loads of these down and getting as much as we can straight away. That would be the better way to do things. But these guys over here are out of money. So is that one. That's an abandoned building. Let's see what's going on here. So let's have a look. Not that one. The happiness. Oh, the happiness at the front here is really bad. And it's all to do with money. And I can't help but feel that has something to do with transport. You see, on this side we have 2 roads, and on this side we have 3. And I'm wondering if this third one here means people are slightly further away from the main road. It causes some problems for them with traffic and AI, etc. So they find it harder to get to work. That's my theory right there. I don't know if it's a correct one. These look like they might downgrade the density as well, which is bad. So we can't really lower taxes, but these people here, they just don't have money, do they? Look. Okay, on this side they're hidden behind the green ones, but not a lot at all. And then none in these houses, basically. So I think that means we need to create more jobs, probably. Well, no, it doesn't, because we still have 0 people unemployed. So why do these people not have money? Oh, this game can be a little bit tricky. But let's get rid of these abandoned buildings. What was the reason for that one going abandoned? No reason, so okay, we'll just get rid of that. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about that, because we really want to upgrade this soon. However, this one here has a 3-month supply apparently, and so does this one, last time I checked. If we have a look at that, you can see not much change since we've been looking at it actually, so it's probably quite some time before we get to work on that residential area. And then this project was to help us get the trade depot running, but we've got that running now, so I'm really not sure what to do next at the moment. Maybe build some more smelting factories, I'm not sure, but things are definitely going well. Look at how much money we are making per month now. Almost $500,000. So the money is really about to roll in. We could actually lower the taxes with the amount of money that we're making. How low can we actually go? 5. Oh, we can go all the way to 0. Huh. And we can technically afford to do that, although look how much that's dropped. So let's go down to 5. We'll try 5%, and hopefully these people will be happy and they'll stay in there. But I like that. Low taxes on residential, you know, keep the money in their pocket, they'll keep going to the commercial. That's a good point. If we lower the tax on residential, it means more people can go shopping. And shopping is doing just fine, so why don't we raise that? I think there's some logic in that. Let's have a look at the commercial areas again. So these ones here, they do really need more residential around them. But unfortunately that's not possible because of the ore mine. And you can kind of see evidence of that over in this area. You know, there's not as much residential for this building as there is for these other ones, and they've made a lot more profit. But yeah, everything is good. I'm just not sure what I'm going to be doing next, so we'll have to see. Well, there are always things to be done. One thing I'd like to do quickly is check on the health situation. It's improved slightly, but not enough in my opinion. So that's something we're going to have to address shortly. However, we can get rid of this trade depot, so let's demolish it. Actually, let me just double check that. Yep, everything there is empty. So we'll demolish that. And then we will extend this road across like that. And then we can get rid of these 2 bits here. Now I'm thinking we could even expand this residential zone straight away. It's something that we want to do at the moment. We can just extend that road over there, and it will become part of the residential area. We can also do the same thing over on this side as well. If ever we need to upgrade the police station, which we probably will do at some point, then when that's gone we can put a road across there. So this avenue would go to that bit, and we can extend this road all the way to the edge here and have another residential area there. So very, very compact stuff. And also I might change the back area here. We might not want this. It seems like perhaps having 3 roads coming off of the avenue might be a bit much, so that's something else to keep in mind. But let's add this area over here. Just going to drag it all the way to the side. What is happening in my city? Oh, we got another reptile guy. Okay. What are you going to do? Eat my trash again? It looks like he's going to head... Yeah, he's heading for the trash, isn't he? Maybe that's what it does. Well, good luck with that. By the way, I only have 1 incinerator over here. Remember, I had 2 on the previous one. I shut one of them off, and then ever since then it's been running off of 1 just fine. And that is another thing I need to check. Look at these numbers. They are not that great, and I think traffic is getting in the way there. And now this guy is burning down a forest. He's breathing fire everywhere. Let's put an extra truck on the end of that. Hopefully that makes a little bit of a difference. But I think traffic is the main problem. I think we should build the streetcar pretty soon. He's getting closer, but there's no trash there. What are you going to do? That is actually what he does, doesn't he? He just spawns and goes and eats the trash. And we've got all the music for drama. See, this would be quite worrying if he was walking through the middle of my residential area, but he's not. He's just having a little snack, that's all. Okay, we'll leave him to it. Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. A moment ago I was talking about how this was keeping up with the amount of coal and ore, but maybe it's not, because this is almost full. So let's double check that. That's full. That's almost full. That will go soon. And that isn't. So I'm thinking if we built an extra coal one, we could probably build an extra smelting factory as well. We will look into doing that, but let's just add the extra road down the side here. We want to get a little bit more out of that. That's probably going to be too close to the intersection, isn't it? So destroy that little extra bit. And we will have to make this residential. So we have residential, commercial. The next bit will be residential, a little bit of commercial here, and then residential on the other side. So if we just go like that, and then make all of this over here residential. I don't think this bit here, especially just here, is going to be able to make houses. Is that what the hell's going on there? Is that a visual glitch? Very strange. Okay, I don't know what that was all about. And what are these things? In fact, in general, things are going pretty derpy and weird at the moment. Let's get out of that. Okay, that's all gone. Very strange. So what was the little adjustment that I needed to make? Ah, yes, bus stop. So we want a bus stop over here, and also one for school. And by the way, I shut down a couple of classrooms, just keeping on top of the budget a little. I know we're quite excessive with our spending on the budget, but yeah, I don't know, little bits here and there, they do make a difference. So let's just double check that. Education is good, is it? Yep, not everyone is enrolled. Okay, 127 people aren't enrolled. I'm going to open back one of those classrooms, because before I shut it, everyone was. So not everyone is going to high school. It's also 7 AM in the morning, so that number's probably going to go down, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. I'll keep my eye on that and check that in a bit. Okay, so there's our new residential area. And I think what I said I wanted to do now was build another smelting factory and also another coal mine. So a coal mine we're going to have to put, I think, in the same area, roughly in the same area. Yep, so we're going to put it right there. There's another coal patch over here. Actually, we could put it right here and have it next to the trade depot. That's a great idea. So we don't want it on the avenue. We will put a road. Actually, we've got to be careful here because we don't have enough space to add an extra road. Okay, let's try a road coming off the side here that's close like that. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer, maximise the amount of space we can. And then if we build that right there. What's the message, by the way? Storage is full. Yes, we are aware of this. So we're going to put our coal mine right there in the middle. And we have the money to just expand this. And you saw all the residential happiness things go down, so we need to address that in a moment as well. But we'll go around in a circle like that. Put down 2 extra trucks and a sign, so this thing is ready to go at full capacity. And then to go along with that, we're going to need extra plots over here by the looks of it. So let's get 1 of each. I think we can afford that. Come on, I'm clicking on edit. So coal and raw ore. How is alloy doing as well? Yeah, we're exporting all of our alloy, that's good. And so now we can build another smelting factory. And it doesn't fit on that road, so I'm going to have to extend it. Oh, okay. I should probably upgrade that road to the full one as well. So that's as far as we can go. Actually, it looks like I already did that. Okay, and smelting. So 1 right there. We can even put 1 on the other side if we need to. This is metals by default. Let's destroy that. And then we want smelting there, there, and there. Look at this, our smelting operation is just insane. And there we go, so another full smelting factory. That didn't really dent into the money too much, however we want to keep our eye on this and see how much that goes up by now. Because, yeah, because we're going to be making a lot more alloy and exporting it. So education was the other thing that I needed to keep my eye on. 145 people we've missed there, so I'm going to analyse the statistics and all of that and look into that. What's the problem here? Closed and now hiring. Worker shortage. Yes, okay, so we've expanded this area here. We're going to have to look and see if there's any more density that we can increase to get more workers. This should only take a second. Possibly this road here, but these 2 houses really don't want to, so it's probably not a good idea to do that. So it looks like we might have a little bit of a problem on our hands. We have a problem. Yep, I noticed there was a couple of abandoned buildings, and I decided to demolish them, and I saw we had a homeless problem. So what I'm going to do is actually lower the taxes down to 0. I don't know. Let's see what happens when it's like that, because I can afford that, you know, I'm making plenty of money per month. But we do not want homeless people. We do not want our residential areas not having money and not being able to stay in these areas, because we want to increase the density and bring more people in so more people can work. So I think that might be a crazy strategy, but we can definitely afford it, so it's worth a try. But I've never seen the budget like this before. Minus 21,000 per hour. And you know what? The university sucks up quite a lot of money, and we don't need that, I don't think. So when the research there is done, which is taking its sweet time, then we will shut that down completely until further notice. So we did have a little bit of an education problem there. Didn't actually get the chance to look at the graphs yet, so let's have a quick look at that. So I don't know where these unenrolled people are, but hopefully we will catch them in the morning, which is about to start, so I guess I'll watch this and see what happens. I've just noticed something really interesting. The university causes people to drive to university, to school, and with a lot of people going there, it means a lot more traffic, and so our buses are getting backed up a little bit, but what they're getting backed up by are other students driving to the university. So the cool thing here is that the university students go this way, and then our buses go down here, so that makes it not as big as a problem as it could be. If we look here, you know, I can't shut this down just yet. We really want to finish that research, but when that is done and we get everyone back into high school and into grade school, then that's going to make a big difference to traffic and also to our budget as well. But let's have a quick look before we go. The happiness of these people hasn't been improved. I think I'm going to demolish these houses, let them start over again, and it looks like these people need workers. That is also a problem. But we need to get the happiness up here so that we can increase the density, and then that will bring us more workers. But that is it for this episode. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you next time.